Hello and welcome, Inspired Podcast community. Today's episode is a solo episode with me, Coach Caroline, and I want to share with you what happened this week. We have Sunday, and on last Tuesday, it was on Tuesday, the 12th of December, 2023, I got an inspiration, an intuition calling me to create and launch and publish my first own podcast. It is this podcast you are listening to. It's called Inspired. It's all about inspiration, getting inspired, staying inspired, getting inspired by others, by things, situations, circumstances, opportunities, thoughts, imagination, feelings, actions, inspired action, and also about inspiring other people. This is the most important thing, that we can share our inspiration. And sharing is caring. What happened? What happened since Tuesday? It's been 5 days now, and I am blessed by the resonance, by the feedback to this podcast. So, what I have is we published 19 episodes, and we have another 13 episodes scheduled. I'm so happy, and this all within 5 days. So this for me is the evidence that this was inspired action, and this is meant to be. This is like manifestation, something I always dreamt about, and I will tell you my story. I will tell you the story behind that podcast, and which thought led to the awakening of this podcast, bringing it into life. It's a total creative work. I am grateful and honored, and it's a pleasure for me to do this work, to talk with you, my interview guests, about inspiration. Okay, so how did it happen? When I was 16 or 17, I imagined how my professional life would be, and I was always a person who liked to have fun in life, doing what she loved, and yeah, and therefore not having to work something she wouldn't do, she wouldn't like. It says do what you love and you never have to work again in your life, and that's so true. So I imagined, what would I love? What would I love for my professional life? And I was very inspired by TV shows and radio shows at that time. I began to listen to the radio at an early age. I think it was before I went to school. And when I was 12, I think I was 12 or 11, my birthday wish was to have my own radio device. And I also recorded radio shows uh, that I liked. I recorded music, and the moderators became my idols. And I love to be like them, speaking to people, being enthusiastic or enthused about the music they could present, because I mostly listened to radio shows that presented new songs, and also like when you listen to the charts, hit parades, or however you call it, the Billboard charts, or yes, and I love to do this, the combination music and the spoken word in between. Someone who ties together, who talks a little about the artists who created the music, and also the song lyrics and stories behind the music. So I love this very much. Mm, and then I decided, and I saw a TV show called Nighthawk, The Nighthawk. It's an American show. Maybe you remember this. And it happened um, to be shown it was in the night or so. So I had to record it and watch it the other day. Mm, I was at that age, I was at an early age, and I imagined myself being in that business, talking to people, reaching out to people or reaching people all over the world, talking, yeah, in the radio. But I was too shy to do that. I was too shy. I was labeled as shy. I accepted that label. So for me, I presented myself, oh, I'm shy, I cannot talk. But it was true. I acted that way. When you accept a label on yourself, and a label is that what comes after you pronounce I am. When you say I am shy, then this is a concept you give to yourself, you accept for your life, and you act as if you were shy. And then, yeah, because it is just a label and you choose that label. Mm, Also in school, I never spoke that much. It was only one word, two words, maybe a sentence, but I never volunteered to speak up. Or, yeah, I was always waiting when the teacher was calling me out, and then sometimes I didn't know the answer. So I said nothing. And my marks in school, I got them through the writing part of the tests and exams. So I finished my school, but I never spoke. I never really spoke. And when I went to university, mm, I avoided speaking as well. And yeah, and then I realized 2 years ago, yeah, I realized that I have to do something about it, because I think when we want to reach our goals or live the life of our dreams, we have to communicate with other people in order to get opportunities and learn something new, or discuss, or being reflected, like you learn so much about yourself when you are in a conversation with another human being. And this is what I learned. Mm, the last 2 years, I accepted myself as speaking. And I always wanted to have my own podcast. I followed podcasts since the year 2007, when I know the first iPhone came in 2007, but before there were iPods. There were iPods, and I had my little iPod, the little silver one, and I listened to audiobooks at that time. This was helpful as well. I always admired people publishing their own podcast. Why? Because it has consistency. When they stay in the rhythm of publishing podcasts every day, every other day, once a week, whatever, then it shows a complete picture of the person, of the vision of that person, and you really enjoy following that person. And in order to become a great leader, you have to become a great follower first. You can be both good follower to your mentors and coaches, and you can be a great leader for your audience and your community. And I hope that I am. I learned so much. So, my name is Caroline. I'm your coach and consultant. I'm here for you. Together with Stella Celeste, we created the Inspired Community. And the Inspired Community consists in several offers and services we provide. Our most popular product is our daily inspiration. It happens once a day, daily, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Pacific time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. in the UK, and 3 p.m. in the rest of Europe, in Central European time. You can request other time zones if you want to. I know, for example, in Turkey, it is, what is it? It is 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Yes, and we have also New Zealand. Oh, New Zealand is, unfortunately, it is 1 a.m. in the morning. So if you join the Inspired daily meetings, we will meet in Be Connected. Be Connected is the new networking platform with the opportunity to do video conferences, webinars, so to say, webinars, meetings, and also streaming. You can stream from there to 5 different platforms. For example, Facebook, Facebook groups, Facebook sites, Facebook profiles, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, and what else? What else? I forgot the other one. YouTube, I mentioned already, and you can implement by code. It is a code, it has a special word. You can implement this, and then you can stream to other platforms as well. So this is what we are doing. We are operating in a private Facebook group, and we are streaming to there our meetings in Be Connected, and we get together once a day to raise our frequency. It is not a study group. We are not studying books. We give inspiration through books. Stella, Celeste, and me. We are the leaders. We are the founder of the Inspired community. And we share our teachings, our wisdom with our beloved clients. Yes. So you can join our community. It is a monthly decision you make for yourself to get inspired and to stay on that frequency. We raise your frequency. We'll have also Facebook support in the group. We support each other. There will be daily assignments. It is not like you sit for hours and do that assignment. No, it's a little one. For example, post a picture of your next car in the Facebook group, and so you get into action, you visualize, you imagine first what is your favorite car, what is your next car, and then you go to the internet and find a picture, and you post that picture in the Facebook group. So this is the call to action. You are doing the work, you are visualizing, and then you will drive that car very, very soon. Yes, this is how we work. We inspire you to take action because this is most important. Yes. In order to reach your goal, you have to take action. You have to follow your impulses, listen to your intuition, and this is where inspiration comes from. When you act in an inspired way, you can never fail because you are guided. And when you are guided, you will reach your goal. No matter what, whatever happens, even though your circumstances show the opposite of what you desire, what your heart desires, then you hold that vision and we help you to hold that vision. We keep you accountable for what you want to reach. We believe in you, Stella, Celeste, and me. And you can borrow our belief in you, that together we will reach our goals in 2024. So this is all about the Inspired community. You are listening to the podcast now, and I'm very honored and I'm very pleased by your feedback to that podcast. That is my evidence that I am on the right path. Yes, and we are learning by doing it. Learning means we look at our results, and if the results are different from before, then this is where the learning took place. This is the evidence. Okay? So follow us in our inspired community. I will guide you. I will help you. Stella Celeste by my side. We are in this together. We are growing, and we wish you all the best. Thank you for listening. Keep listening. Subscribe to that podcast on Spotify. You can listen to it on Amazon Music, on Apple Music, and 4 other platforms. Deezer, for example. Yes. And then you get really fast, really inspired. Take action now. See you soon. Yours joyful, Caroline.